Hi, and welcome to the Noise Youth Ministries version of the Life of Christ. The series that we are about to embark on, appropriately titled The Life of Christ, is based off of the Student Life Bible series. My name is Mike, and over the next 12 weeks, we together are going to study in depth who Christ is and why he is so important to you, me, and the world. There is a chosen life for each one of us, a reason that we are created. And once we begin to know and understand who Christ is and what he can do for each one of us, then the adventure of our life really begins. So, let's begin. Week 1, Day 1. For this week, the memory verse is going to be John 1:14, which says, "The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth." I really encourage you to read this verse every day to begin your day. Really immerse yourself in it, and I promise you it will help you with your understanding of who Christ is. Now, the scripture for day 1 I want you to read is John 5, verse 39 through 40. Scripture itself testifies about Jesus. The word testify means to make a statement based on evidence or proof, or simply to give evidence. Jesus was saying that as you read Scripture, it will show you evidence or proof of who he is. Why would we do this, you ask? So that you will come to know him and experience life, the life that you are meant to live, a life to the fullest. The main purpose for us to read the Bible is so that we can gain evidence on who Jesus is, to know him and to experience real life by coming to him. And as you come to him, you will know him better by reading his word, which will cause you to trust him more. And the more that you trust him with a life, you will learn to obey him, and then your real life will begin. The challenge is whether or not you will believe who he says he is. If you do, what you do with that will change the world. Now, as we begin this journey, I have a couple questions for you. The first is, if there was a question that you could have answered about Jesus, or even one thing that you would like to discover, what is that? I want you to think of that as you're reading John 5:39 through 40. And for this first day's lesson, I want to close with this question. Why do you think most people do not turn to Jesus? Think of your friends and family who don't know God. Why do you think it is that they don't turn to him? I hope this day is a blessing to you, and the scripture really touches your heart. Many blessings.